Okay, so I am going to do two videos. The first one is I'm going to revisit Mindtap for you. I'm not sure how much I sent you video previously, but I don't know how much you were able to get into it. But at any rate, I'm going to kind of start. The second one I'm going to show you is your the student experience because you had the questions about the purchases, options, etc. So this is your instructor resource now, and this is already created. Now, to course, all you create a course. Follow the prompts, and then the course repopulates, which I'm actually going to just use this course because you haven't really customized it. So go to the manage course tab. Once you create that new course, that course URL would be right here, and that's what you give students. But I'm going to actually compile all the information for you so that you can give to them on the first day of the spring term. So just once you're ready, you have the ability to go create your own course, and anything in the course that you want customized, we can assist with. We have an entire department that works with instructors' courses and then makes it on their instruction. So, but I'm going to show you this as if you were going to customize everything. And again, just keep in mind that everything that you do see is customizable, number one. And number two is that, again, with your direction and your syllabus, we have a team that will work with you to customize the entire course for you. But I always encourage you to just kind of see this so you can get comfortable and understand. I don't know if you're going to use this as a required piece. Some instructors do. A lot of instructors do. And now you're using it in an alternate option as just an extra resource. And funny enough, you have a lot of students that enrolled based upon just using this as a resource with the instructions that I was giving them out, or I think you probably gave some as well. So what I'm going to show you that you always see the class average right here, and then you have a recent score sheet here. You can actually get rid of this plane here and utilize this in a bigger plane by clicking on your name up here, going to course settings, dashboard, click on enable performance dashboard, and select. And then that gets rid of that at a glance. If you like the at a glance, you're welcome to use it. I find this easier to work. But if I can quickly show you, this is just based upon students seeing this as a resource and utilizing it. You actually have, if I go into your grade book, you have a lot of students that ended up enrolling and using these assignments. As you can see, these are all assignments that have been taken. And then your class is all right here. So a lot of students ended up utilizing this. So they're seeing it as a good value. So we have the roster here, averages, instructors email students directly through here. You can also customize things in Mindtap for students individually. You can also see the analytics in the class. There's all kinds of different grades you can pull. You can see the engagement level. You can see the time in the course, how many students are, where their class averages compared to the course time. Lots of different fun things, but we can get into that later. At any rate, this is what Mindtap looks like. The student version looks the same, except that everything you see is customized. So I can add start and end dates, everything. I can give more detailed directions if I want to. Let me show you how that works. So everything is organized into chapter modules. The uniformity, so students will expect to see the same thing. Some chapters might have more activities than others. But for instance, if I expand an activity or a chapter, I'm first an engagement activity. Now again, everything that you see is customizable, and I'll show you that in a second. So where you see it says count towards grade, you can switch that into a practice mode. The point values can be changed. You can actually add to the instructions if you'd like to, etc. So we have a low stakes 1 point engagement activity. So it's just to get into whatever. The next one is ebook. You can actually take notes and highlights within the ebook interactive. The notes and highlights are stored in their study hub where they can create study guides based upon the notes and highlights. I'm actually happy to come to your first day of class or I can create a video similar to this. So they have that there. They can have the ebook read to them as well, and they can manipulate that through the speaker here, speed up the voice. Then we have a chapter video review folder, which will address the concept in any given chapter. So again, these are chapter concept clips. They're usually animated short videos. Then we'll have a chapter, end of chapter problem. This is labeled again as practice. It can be switched to into a point mode if you want to. On the side, have a chapter problem. So again, every chapter will have a uniformity to it. Again, some might have an extra activity depending on the robustness of the chapter. So if I click my now edit tab here, that's where now I have the ability to edit. I can hide things I don't want to use, but if I edit, I can actually here now click my edit. I can add to the description. I can add my start and end date. So if you don't want students to be working ahead, you can add an available date so they can't get in until you said so, and then a due date, which will close the assignment out. You can also reorder anything. You'll also see this edit activity options, and depending on any given one is, actually make it a practice. You can switch the way it's graded. Um, Let me click out of this. But again, my practice mode's on, so I'm able to edit every single piece of content that is within here. I can do it at the level or at the folder level. So for instance, if I want to hide all the video reviews, I can do it here, anything under hide. I can also batch action edit. So if I click any of these over here, my batch action comes up where I can actually then say, you know what, I'm going to click everything in chapter 2. I want to set the dates all the same, and the due dates, the available and due dates. Or if there's a certain type of assignment and there are set different options that you like to edit to the assignment, for instance, some of these assignments, perhaps you only got one chance to take it, or you can make it unlimited, etc. So there's a ton of customization ability built within each one of the edit functions in the so this is essentially how it's built out. Again, I can edit everything here. I can also add and create. I can add an activity, a unit folder, where I can pull in something from my own Google Drive. Maybe I use a YouTube video in class. You do have the ability to create extra assignments based on the test homework banks. That's what I can show you if you'd like. I don't want to make this too muddy. We also have Microsoft OneDrive. So kind of behaves in the same way Blackboard would if you didn't use Blackboard in their own content. This is integratable into Blackboard at either the course level, where the students would go in, they would see the MindTap link, and they would link right in through Blackboard, or you can do it at a deep link where you would link each of the individual assignments, and that gives you a Blackboard gradebook column for each of the individual assignments. So again, this is the learning path. That's how you would edit it. You can filter here if there's you don't want any or practice modes, etc. On the right, top apps. Again, these are available for students. If you have the full ebook of flashcards, your progress app. This is available to students through their mobile app as well, so they can access all of the activities via the mobile app. So that is another good feature. So I'm going to edit this so it gives you a good understanding up to come in and we can walk through it in a second training or a second view of it. We also have online one-on-one training with product experts. So let me know how you intend to use this. If you want to use it for a grade in class, do you want to utilize it as part of the class, and then we can move on how to support you from there. So the next video I'm going to do would be the student experience, so you can see the pricing options.